Okay, everybody, so last lesson of the week. What you're going to do today then is you're going to have a little read back of some of these pages from what we read in Thursday's lesson. So I think it's pages 21, 22 and 24. And again, I've got them on here, but I'll also put them separately on the Home Learning Hub. So these 3 pages we're going to be having a read back of. You've got Beowulf talking to the people, talking to the Danes, and sort of talking about why he has come to see them, what he's planning on doing, why he thinks he's going to be successful. He's sort of trying to persuade them in a way, even though they already sort of seem pretty convinced. So you got this one, and then you got these 2. I've just clipped these. But obviously, if you're looking in a book or looking at the other pages on the Home Learning Hub, there'll be more to the pages. But these are the sort of the specific bits I'd like you to reread again. So once you've had a read of those pages, what I'd like you to do in your home learning books, now I've popped a picture in the middle here. We'd pop a picture in the middle if we were doing this in class, but feel free to write Beowulf in the middle. And you're going to do a little mind map like this. You could set it out slightly differently, but this often is quite a good little way of doing it. So after you've read those sections, you're going to plan some words and phrases to describe Beowulf, thinking about like his personality and his appearance, characteristics, stuff like that. And this can be based on what we've read so far in the story, but also you can add a few little extra bits as well. You know, don't just literally take things from the text. You know, if you get the impression that he's a very determined person, add some other words, add some more synonyms. Don't just stick with the one word. And again, we get the impression that he's obviously a very successful fighter. So if he's very successful, he must be very, very strong. He must have a lot of perseverance. You can use those. You can use lots of extra bits of vocabulary, not just literally copying off the chapter. So I've put a few on here just to sort of give you a bit of a start. So I've said that he's a very determined person, and I've started here. So I haven't put ends to them, but you can finish these off as you wish. So you might use some similes, so comparing him to something else or saying he's like something. So as powerful as a what? Maybe you could make it a further alliteration, as we know that so far this story's got a lot of really good alliterations in it. I don't know, something like as powerful as a panther, for example. Ferocious like a something. You don't have to do all of them as similes, but that's just a few ideas. And again, you might just have some way just used one word. You might write little sentences, little phrases. It's whatever you would like to do, but the more ideas you have to describe Beowulf, the easier Monday's activity for next week is going to be. So just to prepare you for what you're going to be doing next week, you're going to be writing, not very long, but your own little short speech, as if you are Beowulf, and you're going to be writing a persuasive speech to Hrothgar to convince him that you are the man or the woman for the job, and you should be allowed to go and slay the beast that is Grendel. So that's going to be the beginning of next week's writing, but today is just what things would Beowulf want to describe about himself to make him seem like he is the man for the job. Okay, so words, phrases to describe Beowulf.